definitely saying that both clans have definitely a chance in this clan battle because we're looking at here two very close and seated clans. I believe it was like 7 and 8, maybe even 8 and 9 or something like that. In terms of standings, these are one of the top. Well, these both of these clans here are in the top four of the seedings here. So to start off already here, House of Greatsword versus SpiritRealm. We got Slippery starting off for SpiritRealm.
Immediately, Sekus throws away the ass. House of Greystone player through and throughout. Look at him. Sekus immediately. Now, Sekus, if House of Greystone wants to win this, Slippery is a West player, yeah?
Slippery is a West player, yes, so he is playing
Yeah,
at
I
a
was gonna
deficit
say
right now.
Slippery's 2,400, but since he's West, he is technically 2,100.
Well,
And he's actually putting in work to Sekus as we speak.
Well, yeah, Slippery is actually 2,500. I mean, the season is closing off right now. Everybody's kind
Oh,
of
2,200 in the East. Okay, so
Westlanders crazy. But right now, I mean, he's putting to work these blasters right now. He goes for the NSIG. The NSIG doesn't connect. This time, though, it does connect and takes him out. The first stock claim for this round here in the 3v3s is going to be going towards SpiritRealm. And Seku's, maybe he had a moment he thought it wasn't stock rotation for the moment being here. But he picks up back his Greatsword. And, I mean, like he said, we don't expect Seku's to be playing any sort of axe anytime soon here.
Slippery is matching the blasters and somehow it's working. Seku's looks lost at the moment. I have no idea what he's doing. Get the fuck. This is not the Seku's I know, bro. Like,
well, I mean, it is the first game. I like to call the first game kind of, you know, the moment where you kind of have a feel for your opponent. And that was definitely first stocks. I would say it's, you know, still even across the board. They're still on their last stocks. I mean, both clans still on their first members as well, too. So it's very even across the board. It could definitely go any way. But, I mean, Seku's did seem to struggle a little bit in the first interaction here with Slippery. And Slippery did kind of, you know, seemed like he had an upper hand here on Seku's.
oh my goodness.
Right now, Slippery is kind of building a lead here for SpiritRealm at the moment with these blasters.
Blasters is so good against Greystone because it covers so much. And I'd like to think it's the second best weapon against the low bow because good, like he can mash and he will not be punished for it. And Slippery is mashing well. Bond picked up axe. I know once he sees another weapon, actually it might be. Oh, the recovery gets stopped. Slippery, I'm impressed.
Yeah, I'm
Usually
definitely, I'm definitely impressed on Slippery's performance right now. He's doing a wonderful job on these blasters. He's making him work right now, and he's building a lead here for SpiritRealm. Bonnet's going to get the KO though.
Oh my
He hits him with a
goodness.
GCT
Okay,
light,
there we
sends
go.
him so far away, and I think that's might be enough here. The downsig is going to solidify it. Slippery could have made it back, but that downsig was definitely the extra measure there. And now we're going to be seeing Chut here coming up against Bond.
Yeah, Chet, you know, known as the Wash Kamal.
First Kamal is
He's known so much as the Wash Kamal. A lot of people confuse Chet, Kamal for being in Spirit Realm and not Chet.
Indeed, but right now, Chut is doing an amazing job into at least, you know, working with the lead that Slippery was able to build for the moment being here. You're seeing Bond is, you know, landing these signatures ripped there, but a nice there into Sarah. Doesn't lead to the KO. You're seeing Chut kind of waiting around, goes for the ground pound.
Ooh, nice,
Pretty well
nice
placed there.
thinking from Bond. Nice winning it out. Goes for a lovely there. Great. Bond actually, I've heard he's been in some Twitter fiasco with Rush over a 2v2 loss. You know, we have to move into 3v3. My DMs will leak without my consent. But Bond, you know, he needs to do better at the moment.
Yeah, I think Bond definitely has, you know, he has to build a comeback here. I think Chut is definitely amongst these 3v3 players. Definitely, I mean, if you have to target anybody, it's definitely going to be Chut. You know, one of, I think he's 2,500, you know, kind of like Slippery, but he is 2,500 on East as well, too, which is pretty great. You know.
Chet is from what?
No, he's from East,
Oh, okay.
So that's why I said he's 2,500 on East compared to Slippery, who's 2,500 on West.
West players know that, though.
No, I'm not doing anything like that. I'm really not.
You know, you're like 2,500 Slippery on West and 2,500 Cut.
I'm just saying the region, bro. I'm just saying, you're reading into things a little bit too much here. But speaking of reads there, Bond was able to get that KO. Now, even up the stock count for the moment being here, Chut though, he's over on the bow, and you know,
Loki matches Chet's energy. Usually Bond will go for like a D-Sig and, you know, be more aggressive, but he's like, you know what, you want to play slow? I can play slow.
yeah, definitely Bond is respecting the space a little bit, kind of playing Chut's game, and you know, did kind of had an upper hand for the moment being here, but you seeing Chut is kind of, you know, quickly turning back things in his favor here as he has a damage lead. Gotta try to see if he can get this KO here. He gets a Seer. Nothing more. Going for that D-Light. The D-Light not even connecting. Seeing Chuck kind of went down there a little bit low. He was trying to get the KO, but a nice snare.
Bond is running out of patience. You can tell. Yeah, he's getting tired of Chuck just being so
Nice, good
slow.
recovery.
Well cut.
Patience coming from here. So who is this last member here coming from House of Greatsword? Like, I haven't heard of Orca. I don't know a lot about Orca. Do you want to like, you know, give me a little bit of a lore drop? Let me know who this guy is. Who's Orca the goat? The one and only, the anchor here for House of Greatsword.
We call everyone the goat.
Well, I mean, if you have him in your anchor position spot, you know, you probably have him for a reason, right? So.
Yeah, we have him there because we thought Seikus and Bond, you know, we prayed and hope. It's the same thing we did when we had Giovanni in the 3v3, you know. We pray for Bond and Seikus, and Orca will do cleanup well. He can. Orca, 2400, but hasn't played the game much. He actually lost to a 2200 right before this in rank Q. So, you know, any 2200s out there, if you believe, you can do it. You can do it. Orca, Sam, lovely from him. He might cook. Orca kind of dodging back and forth. Orca actually has played one CB under Hog in Realm Leagues, our first ever CB, and he was actually on the Rayman all the way back. I don't know if you remember that, but when it was actually our second CB. Conspiracy on the JU, Orca on the Rayman. Like when we used to never win 3v3s, and we might not win this 3v3. You know, we shall see.
Well, it seems like Ski's throwing in a towel here. As you see, Chut, I mean, huge damage lead. He was able to hold his last stock for as long as possible, able to capitalize on taking out Orca's first stock here. And now Nick, another West player, is going to be coming in here. He's over on the Lucian, the Blasters, his signature Lucian as well, too. And he's going to have to try to see if he can take out this last stock here, coming in from Orca. You see, I mean, Nick is cooking up with the Blasters, huge right now, but Orca has a huge hill to climb. You got to take 2 stocks here. You got to let this Greatsword, you got to start like stringing up some combos or something if you want to bring this one back. See Orca kind of just playing it around, trying to get 1 or 2 hits in there, but the damage lead is already been established. Nick has a huge damage lead right now, and Nick is definitely looking to get this KO. But Orca though answers back with a huge string, sends him far away. Now looking to get the stock here, but hits him with the down sig, and that's gonna take it, and we'll have a last stock here position. Last stock position here, Ski.
Yeah, but the difference, Hockey, is humongous. This is like 2025 Jeff Hardy and 2009 Jeff Hardy. Like, the difference is immaculate in damage.
Yeah, but I mean, the Greatsword can cook so huge right now.
No, he's gonna follow. No!
And a down sig is gonna claim the game there, and that's gonna be the first game of the crew battles going towards SpiritRealm. So 1-0 right now in this crew battle. So in case if this is your first ever Realm Leagues, how the crew battles usually work out is it's a 3v3 crew battle, best of 3 2 stocks. So teams have a chance to kind of adjust their order a little bit, kind of figure out what they want to do. Seems like SpiritRealm is going to be running back with the lineup. They won the first round, so it makes sense that they're going to be running back here with the same lineup here. And we are seeing some swaps coming from House of Greatsword. So, Ski, I mean, given that first game kind of went down to last stock position. How do you think this game is going to go? What are your thoughts?
I think we gotta go all the way to last stock position. I think House of Greatsword understands it now, you know. Like you said, first game doesn't really matter. If you want to lose any game, you gotta lose first game, you know. They're rubbing off the dust, you know. They're rubbing off the Greatsword. They're putting oil on it. They're getting it split, wet, and ready
What?
for game 2. Bro, you never oiled a weapon up, you know. You gotta oil that up. It's not around the grip. You gotta make it look shiny. Seiku's on the Magyar now. Seiku's and Bond switching to the more known characters. I'm gonna say the more characters that they're known for. Now, I don't know. With Slippery, Seiku's himself has said he cooked Slippery 3-0 in ranked. Which Seiku's, you know, he's going to the west side to get that freelo, you know. But Seiku's at the moment kind of struggling, and Slippery on Blast is not something you want to see at all. That's like that's like good job from Seiku's. Seiku's, I don't know what, it's like his brain froze there. Seiku's, oh my goodness, Slippery on this Blasters. Hockey, who coached this man?
You know what? I mean, when what Slippery joined SpiritRealm, he was about like he was already like up there. He was like known for the cross. I mean, his talent was already there right now. So I'm not too sure about where he learned to pick up his blasters from. But I mean, you see right now he's opting for the blasters. You see he picked up the gauntlets, already throwing it out. He realizes he's finding a Greatsword play. He's gonna need that range there. And I mean, like you said, I mean Seiku's was up on sleeping ranks, and I mean it was kind of showing here. See, he went for that instinct, Sarge instinct. The ground pound though connects, and what? That's a stock.
What?
That's
That
huge
is
stuff
shocking.
coming in from Seiku's in this game number 2.
Is humongously shocking, in my opinion. Seiku's cooking up right now. Seiku's, he understands it now. He literally said, "I understand Slippery now. Just have to get the jitters away." And he's a humongous 2-stock lead over SpiritRealm, or as many people. I might go back to Twitter if we win this.
You might go back to Twitter. That's actually crazy. And then yeah, hiatus, and then just like going back to Twitter, there's a tweet out.
Just to do that for the one time. Oh, Seiku's going. I just make it February 1st. Oh yeah, by the way, we beat. But Chuck gets that stock off. Chuck on orange though, really good for Seiku's.
Yeah.
The thing with Pastor Greatsword, I want Seiku's and Bond to dominate. I don't even want. I want Orca to just be able to take care of one stock, and that'd be dreams. Speaking of dreams.
Seems like that's definitely the plan there for Hawk. Kind of just like depend on Seiku's, depend on Bond. Kind of put your best forward first, and yeah, the instinct does connect, and Shut's gonna be going down to his last here, and I mean it's even in the stock count really, but I mean there's a whole entire player ahead as well. So I mean not that even indeed. And I mean right now Chut has to cook up huge if he wants SpiritRealm to win this game number 2. He has to bring back a huge deficit right now. He has to beat Seiku's, take out his last stock, and then also deal with Bond. But I mean he's putting the sword to work right now. He's able to get the stair. Looking for the KO. Exhaustive recovery.
The exhaustive recovery, Hockey. It hits. And it quickly. Chut is getting hunted. The prey becomes the hunter. Seiku's is the hunting. Oh my god, Chut. He's playing it slow. Chut has every day in the world. No job. Just brawlhalla. Oh! Seiku's gets the elimination, and Seiku's. I heard that sigh. What? How are you feeling, Hockey?
Well, I mean, definitely not a great game number 2 here coming in. Nick here, our last player, has to still take out Seiku's here, his last stock. But I mean, he's at a decent percentage. He goes for the down stick. I think he's trying to get the KO though. But I mean, damn, Seiku's is still. I mean, he's living on the mag here. Like you said, I mean, they're locked in here in this game number 2. Game 1 was kind of just testing around, and Seiku's is still racking up huge damage right now. I mean, he's looking for a 3-stock here.
No.
That's gonna be the 3-stock.
Is he going to the 6-stock, Hockey? Is he actually gonna do this, Hockey?
Might get the MVP, to be honest. I don't know.
Hockey.
Oh my goodness.
How hard are you gonna scream at them if he does the 6-stock?
I mean, it's more of a go next position, but he gets the 6-stock, and that is crazy. A one-man army. Wow. That's absurd.
Seiku said in the CB chat, aka trash. Is that how? That is absolute domination. From getting almost 2-stock from Slippery to just 6-stocking, that is a humongous, and I mean a humongous change up.
Yeah, definitely a change of pace indeed, and we're gonna be seeing here a swap coming in from a lineup swap coming in from SpiritRealm. We got here Chut gonna be starting off.
Don't get why Orca switched to Negan. No idea why he switched to Negan.
I don't know. Maybe. What does he usually play? What does Orca usually play? The movie?
Like I said, he was on the Raiders a month ago. Hasn't really played much, so I would be more comfortable with him on the Moogie. But okay, he actually did say Sarge should match better against the Katars. And Seikyu started off again, Chut started off first. I guess the good thing about Chut being the first person on, and this is a good idea from you, Hockey, if you made this idea, is that Chut will slow down the momentum that Seikyu has. Win or lose, Chut's job right now is just to slow down the momentum Seikos has.
Yeah. And I believe, I mean, Chud before this as well too. He says, you know what, man? You know what, team? You know what? I'll take on Seikos. He says that he has a 51% win rate against him in rank. So it's basically as even as it gets here. And right now, starting off, Seikos is going crazy on Chud. Huge damage lead right now. But you know, one thing about Chud, I'm not sure if he's gonna show it here. But I don't want to curse him as yet either. I think I'm low-key cursing him before I even say it, but his survivability as well too comes into huge. He's able to hold stocks very well. But yeah, I low-key cursed him. He's going down to his last stock here, and I mean, Seiku's still, he's holding strong right now, and he's coming after some huge momentum after they're able to 6 stock in that game number 2 right now. So game number 3, he's looking to kind of replicate the results here, hopefully.
Oh my goodness!
And the Greatsword is going crazy right now on Chut.
Oh my goodness! Like my father said before he left me,
What?
goddamn do I love Greatsword.
Did you fathers? What?
Seiku's kicking up at the moment. Oh my god! 51% is in rank. But Hockey, I don't think your boy knows this isn't rank.
He definitely is.
This is Realm League.
Is the Realm League.
Hosted by Hockey.
Yeah, I mean, now Slippery here is going to be coming in. And I mean, he doesn't have that much of an easier time right now, but it hits a nice deal-out recovery, leads to the KO. And if it's any moment to lock in here, it's definitely this game number 3, because now Slippery has to make the comeback on these blasters here. We got 2 blasters plays lined up, and they got to go ahead and try to take out these 3 members here of Hog in order to claim the first point. But honestly, Hog, I mean, the momentum is in Hog right now. They were able to get that 6 stock, huge 6 stock in game number 2. And then, I mean, this game number 3,
Hockey,
I don't know how it's going to look, man. I don't know how it's looking right now.
Seikos has gotten 8 stocks in a row. 8 stocks, like. But he's struggling against Slippery. Like I said, Chut's job, of course you want to win, but his biggest job was to slow down Seikos' momentum. And that's exactly what he does, because good lineup change from them, switching Chut to slow down the momentum, and then Slippery with the blasters that he's just mashing on. And the thing is, he can't do that. Seikos can't really punish him with Greatsword as you would with other weapons. Greatsword is slow, and by the time that Slippery's his animation finishes, it's over.
Yeah,
There's no time for Seikos. This is really good change-up. There's the nair. Seikos just has to really wait and bite down, waiting for his moment. Otherwise, we will be tied, and there's the tie. Seikos falls.
Seiku's falling, and yep, and
Oh, nice side stick from Bond. Great timing, covers a lot. Doesn't go over the ends. Perfect side stick from Bond. I would say the most impressive move if Seikos didn't just stalk your whole clan. But Bond going well, side light, D light. Let's see how he fails against the blasters. Like I said, look, Slippery just spamming as much as he can, and the spamming is working. Although Blasto is considerably the second worst weapon in the game at the moment. And it covers so much. It's so good against Greatsword.
yeah, indeed. Slippery is putting in huge work right now. Double end light. You know, you love to see it. The comeback is real because the big recovery connects. And that's a nice there. Slippery is just put into work right now. These blasters.
Bond is getting mad. There's the nail from Bond.
Ooh, that takes it out. Still even though. Slippery, the way he's been playing these blasters, if he can put in a little bit extra, step on the gas a little bit more, try to see if he can build up damage here. Maybe he can build up damage on Bond's last stock here. Maybe they can close it off here.
Honestly, Hockey, I gotta disagree with you there. If I'm Slippery, if I'm you, I would be hoping that he just keeps spamming the same move. Because it's walking. Bond isn't adapting. He loses the blasters, though, due to damage. And he was playing a bit more aggressively. We were saying, if I'm Slippery, just keep spamming the same move. Bond isn't adapting at the moment. There it is. There it is. Just keep blasting away. Keep shooting away. Side stick missed from Bond, and Bond is getting mad. Bond is getting angry. Side stick.
Ooh, huge punish.
Slippery messed up, and Bond takes advantage.
Yeah, that's the problem. I mean, one dodge and a good Greatsword player, if they're able to capitalize on that dodge and read that dodge, that's going to be huge there. And it's up to Nick now. The big down stick connects. It's even across the board. Nick The last player here for SpiritRealm in the crew battles versus Orca, the anchor position spot. Ski, you said that how, you know what, you betted on Orca. You didn't even bet on Orca. You were betting on Seikus and Bon to do most of the damage, able to take out everybody there. That game number 2 went exactly how you played out here. But now you're seeing Orca here in this 1v1 spot, and you did mention Orca making the swap over from the Mugi to this Negan, the Jayud, to hopefully have the sword to kind of counter this Katars coming in from Nick. Ski, what are your thoughts right now? We in last stock positions. It's even across the board in damage right now. How are you feeling?
He uses still against Katars, so I don't understand why he chose Negan, Hockey. I don't understand. He is on Katars. There is a weapon on the ground. If you chose Negan to go against for a sword against Katars, use the sword, but he doesn't need it, Hockey. He lied. He just wanted the reason to switch to Negan.
I sense a little bit of doubt on you there, but the side stick doesn't connect actually. Now the side stick doesn't connect there. Nick is trying to cook up on the guitars. He's trying to get anything huge right now. Sidelight into the end stick, not connecting. Oh my god, the recovery though connects, leads to the KO. And now Orca still up. House of Greatsword is still up here in the last game for the crew battles.
Oh no!
Blasters
I
in
forgot
hand,
we had Blasters because Nick was not touching. And he picks up the sword for the Blasters. This should be way better. This is actually way better. Good choice from Orca. Understands, you know, Greatsword isn't the best weapon against sword. And honestly, Orca, he's
big stare.
he got good damage for Hockey. Hockey has really good damage. If he's on Katars, I know Orca said he chose Negan for the sword on Katars, but if I'm him, keep the Greatsword on Katars.
Right now, Greatsword on guitars. He's cooking up huge. He got the dodge and he got the KO. 3v3s. Orca gonna be closing it out. Wow. 1-0 right now. House of Greatsword is going to be claiming the first point. Well, we got 2v2s underway here. House of Greatsword claiming the W in the 3v3s. A very close battle, I would say. Game 2 was kind of a wipe. Game 3 was kind of, you know, a little bit close and went down to last stocks. What we got here, 2v2s, are fresh 2v2s. And for SpiritRealm, we have Snipes and Lively versus, from House of Greatsword, we have Yorvani, I'm assuming, and Ritaboo. Now, talk about your players here. Ritaboo and Yorvani. Ski. Who are they? Introduce us to your goats.
Sorry,
Introduce us
we're
to your
still arguing.
Oh, you're still arguing. Whoa. That's crazy. Alright, well anyways, we're gonna get into the match here. I'll talk about Snipes and Lively a little bit. Lively, you know, he is Snipes' friend. They haven't teamed before. But Snipes is a 2v2 player. He's a 2v2 GOAT. He's known to be crazy in twos, like we've seen already. Already able to take out Yorvani here. When it comes to Snipes in 2v2s, he's definitely very good. Very, I mean, he's 2,700, maybe even 2,800. But like I said, Lively isn't his teammate here, so this is a last-minute put-together kind of team comps that we just had to throw in, and like I just thought of last minute on the fly, due to, you know, some people just having plans. Some plans just came up, and we had to use one of our console climates in order to participate here. But getting back to the action here, Lively is the most damage for the red team at the moment here, but the blue team, that Yorvani's going down to their last, and I mean, Ritaboo isn't too healthy as well too. They're already, I mean, still on their first, but look at the health that they're in right now. It's not a good position right now.
Yeah, this is really bad. Snipes is carrying like a mother trucker. I can't say what I want to say. But yeah, Yorvani and Weedy, a last minute team put together. And it's not working at the moment.
Definitely. We're seeing there finally Lively is going to be going down to their second stock here. Snipes soon to follow, perhaps. Seeing Ritaboo's kind of just hunting for it. And I mean, House of Greatsword, time after time, they're always playing, I mean, double Greatsword in twos. A very crazy composition. And unlike, compare that to like the Cross and Wu Shang, which is kind of like, you know, common twos legends. Cross, not so much, but like before, you know, Cross was up there. And I mean, still, I mean, you still see some Cross, but you compare that to the like, the double Greatsword team comp coming in from House of Greatsword. It's definitely kind of, you know, meta versus kind of like just Greatsword. I don't know how would you describe a double Greatsword comp. I guess, I don't know, madness maybe? It's actually crazy, but Big sides are coming out from Readable, able to take him out, and a nice string there, able to take out Lively here. Readable's on his last stock, but he has to take out 3 stocks here from the red team in order to claim the first game here in the 2v2s. And it's not looking too great right now here. Game number 1, but I mean, like I said in the crew battles, ooh, nice combo, but Lively drops it. I think a side stick there would have been amazing, but a D-Live recovery does lead to the KO, and it's going to be that stock. Game number 1 is going to be going towards SpiritRealm.
Xbox or PlayStation?
He's on Xbox. That's how they know each other, because Snipes, remember, Snipes was a previous Xbox player. So Lively just doesn't have, like, Lively doesn't have a PC or anything. He's on Xbox still. But if he gets a PC, honestly, he's gonna get a huge buff, because he's like 23, 24 on Xbox itself. This season though, I don't think he hasn't played much rank 1s this season, but he is a 23, 24 peak on Xbox console. We're gonna be getting into game number 2 here. See how this one goes. Ski, that game number 1, what are your thoughts about this game number 2 coming in? Do you think it's gonna happen like the crew battles where we see kind of, you know, total swap in the game number 2, or what's gonna happen? I think kind of the best bet here for House of Greatsword is to kind of see games a little bit more even. I think most definitely we got to see some synergy coming in from Giovanni and Rita, because it seems like what the blue team is kind of doing right now, and kind of like you're seeing here, where there's been 2 separate 1v1s, and sometimes you see kind of, you know, maybe a swap off here and there where maybe Rita now takes Lively instead of having Snipes beforehand, but they're kind of going down to like those 2 1v1s. And honestly, it's not that advised, because I mean, what's Giovanni's and Ritabu's 1v1 elo? Because I like you said, they're a makeshift team kind of put together here, so going to the 2 1v1s kind of makes sense. But what's their 1's elo, like individual?
Giovanni is 24. Ritabu, I don't know who Ritabu is. I'm not gonna lie to you, Hockey.
You don't know what's Ritabu's 1's?
No, I don't know what Ritabu's. This is the first time I've heard of Ritabu, Hockey.
What? Okay. Well, interesting.
Hockey, I think we all know I talk more in the SpiritRealm level than the Hockey.
You know, I would assume like you know kind of like somewhat about the players coming into this one, like. You know, I mean, I know you get, I know you know Giovanni, but like you read about, I guess. Let me go all of it.
Oh, I mean, like Hockey. Like,
I can pull up the stats.
It's the Saturday, bro. We don't. This is the Saturday lineup, bro. I know the Sunday lineup.
You know the Sunday lineup.
Yes.
All right, bro. Well, you're seeing Giovanni there, going down to the last, and you're seeing red team. I mean, just holding their second stocks, but definitely, I mean. The games are looking, I mean, it's being brought down a little bit more to the wire. You're seeing red team, they're nearing their last stats here, so definitely some adaptation coming in from the blue team. You're seeing Loud Lively going out to the last here, maybe Snipes is soon to follow. Snipes gets hit with an end light, but nothing more. The weapon throw from Rita Blue doesn't connect, but hits Giovanni instead. Beautiful GC down save does connect, doesn't lead to anything big there. Snipes was kind of fading away, but was able to make it back. Lively's just trying to hold his ground for the moment. He has to hold his ground, because even in a 2v1 position, I mean, it would be pretty rough, but Snipes hits a big end sig. Blue team is going down soon here. That's going to be Rita Bougon. Giovanni maybe soon to follow. The end light connects. D-light stare does lead to the KO, and that's going to be game number 2 going towards SpiritRealm favor once again. Well, I would say for sure there has been, we did see in this game number 2, it was a little better compared to the game number 1 results that we saw. You know, it came down to, I believe, it did came down to the wire a little bit. But let's see, game number 3. This is a moment where you got to lock in, because you're now on match point here. House of Greatsword, they're on match point here in the 2v2s. And they need this, they need to win this game if they want to still survive here in the 2v2s and have a chance at claiming this one in a 2-0 victory. Otherwise, we're going to be, if SpiritRealm is able,
you could put Senko with a block of wood. I mean, Snipes with a block of wood, and he'd still win.
Snipes with a block of wood. Are you that confident that Snipes 2v1s both Giovanni and Rita put together?
Yeah, I mean, this man is a BCS finalist. This man is next up. Top 25 player. Like, bro, I drove this man to BCS.
Lively gets a save! Whoa, that's actually crazy. Lively realizing that his teammate wasn't just in a desperate need for a save there and just went deep down, forget about Giovanni, and just went for a recovery like deep down into the void and was able to save him in the process as well too. But ground pounds him. But wait, I think he's, yeah, Lively still alive, but that's a huge stock there coming in from Snipes. Able to get out Ritabu's first stock. Pretty nice fashion there, but you see Giovanni went for the ground pound, does lead to KO, and it's even in the stock out here. So like I said, game number 1 was kind of testing grounds in a sense here. Game number 2, we saw a little bit more adaptation. Game number 3 here, we're seeing insane adaptation coming in from Blue Team, where we're seeing they're holding their ground against this team of Snipes in Lively here. So you're seeing that kind of Blue Team is quickly adapting, not quickly adapting, but they're definitely adapting to the Red Team's kind of playstyle here. I think if it's any game to win here, Blue Team can definitely pick up this game number 3. Like we see, Lively already down to their last. That's a great start for the first time in the 2v2s. They got a lead here. Ski, what are your thoughts so far in this game number 3?
We're getting cooked. We're getting cooked.
What do you mean,
this
bro?
is the man I drew. Bro, I should have crashed the car with Snipes in it, bro. I'm regretting taking Jesse Travis's spot and driving.
That's actually absurd here. Seeing a nice little 2v2 combo there. Oh my goodness, that's huge. But the DI, I think, came out, where the Downstate kind of just carried it up there. But you're seeing Ritabu already kind of aggressing on Lively. They're noticing the weak link here in this Red Team is if they can get Lively out, they can get that 2v1 position and maybe have a better chance at to winning this 2v2 here. Is if they can get out Lively and then get that 2v1 with Snipes. But big Downstate connects, sends Giovanni off stage. Down to their last here, and now a 2v1 spot here, where Snipes, he's on his second stock, on his last stock right now. And in this last stock, he has to take out the 2 of Greatsword's stock here, of Ritabu and Giovanni. Now, you've been saying, I mean, if Snipes was with a wooden block, he can win it. He has nobody right now. So this is his moment to prove here. He has 1 stock, he has to take out 2. Do you think it's still doable for Snipes, or do you think Greatsword is going to clutch this one up, or we're going to be going to game 4?
He does not have a piece of block. That's the problem. Snipes cannot. He's not a good 1v1 player. He loses to people like you, me,
Okay.
and my dog on the Sunday.
Your dog on a Sunday? It's crazy indeed, but you're seeing Snipes, I mean, he's fighting for his life right now. He's still orange right now, and I mean, he's kind of just dancing around. He's trying to find any weapon. Picks up the gauntlets. He's trying to make it work right now. I think the game plan is definitely try to get Ritabu out. He hits him with the NSIG. The back part of the NSIG does connect. And now he has a 1v1 spot here with Giovanni. And he's just going to work now with this unarmed. Doesn't care if it's unarmed, if it's spear, if it's gauntlets. He just has to make this work. But Giovanni here trying to clutch up huge.
Yeah. Let me see you go to the walk. Yeah.
My goodness, Giovanni goes for the Sarah, doesn't connect the side sig. The Sarah sends him far away. Now the sword though. Snipes, he's trying to cook up with this Wu Shang and the ones. Nice. Big NSIG does connect. And it leads to the KO. Snipes completes the 2v1 and is able to win it in a 3-0 fashion, 6 stock for the last game. Ski, you know what this means. We got a 1v1s. Interstellar versus Vaxel. Vaxel is what? The co-owner of House of Greatsword, right? Or
no, he is the owner.
He's the owner of House of Greatsword.
Yes.
One of the owners?
He's one of the owners. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Hey, bro, you sound too excited right now.
No, I thought y'all replaced
We're not
conspiracy.
recruiting little bros like you, bro.
I thought-
Maybe in Hut. Maybe. Take this goofy ass not mod out of my face, bro. Like, what is this crazy bias?
Oh, looks like we're resetting.
And you know,
Yeah, we're resetting it. It is what it is. Thank God. I mean, stream didn't have to hear that. Look at this gorgeous Miami Dome SpiritRealm map mod. On we right, chat. On we right. Beautiful, beautiful map mod. Not sure what was the problem. Maybe legend picks weren't it. Maybe map bans weren't it. Probably the case. I'm wondering the same thing too. What's going up? It does really look cool. Yeah, thank you, Shima. It does really look cool. I definitely loved it. Okay. Let's see what's going on here. No, that one doesn't count. That one doesn't count. So it's a fresh best of 5. Maybe Vaxel had some technical difficulties or something like that. Maybe they're discussing something. We'll see. Oh, 1 second. Restart. Okay, cool. So maybe he's lagging. So we got some time. So, I mean, Vaxel. Talk about Vaxel a little bit here, Ski. Hype up your mans a little bit. Who's Vaxel? He said he was one of the owners. What about other stuff, man? Gotta hype him up a little bit more. Yeah?
He has money. He owns a cafe. He
Yeah.
recently got a girlfriend. He
Yes,
recently was in Vegas.
Okay. It's nice stuff. It's good stuff. Is he back already? Perfect. All right. So it seems
He's
like
in SID. You know, I claim that. I know that you wanted to join, so you know we'll talk about that later too. But he mostly plays Arcadia. Loves the Arcadia.
I see that.
Probably the most consistent and best Arcadia in NA. You know.
Mhm.
Uh,
What's his elo in ones?
I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't know.
Don't know either. Okay. Yeah. Let's get some information.
What's your job? Goofy. Okay.
Oh, we went back to the same map. That's crazy. So we got the 1v1s here, folks. Interstellar versus Vaxel here. Interstellar representing SpiritRealm, Spirit Empire, and Vaxel, the co-owner, owner, sorry, one of the owners, representing House of Greatsword here. And already starting off this game, we're seeing, I mean, Vaxel almost was able to take out Interstellar. You're seeing just the pogos are coming out. The spear work is coming out huge right now. Interstellar though, he's over on the lands. It's still even across the board here, but Big Seer sends him for the way with a down sig. Connects, leads to the KO, and Interstellar is going to be taking the first stock here in the 1v1s. And yeah, I mean, I did get a little bit of information on Vaxel. 2383 in the ones. 60% win rate though, so I mean, definitely have some, you know, room. He could definitely, you know, probably he's like maybe 24, maybe mid 24, maybe even 25. You could argue with that win rate. I don't know, but right now, I mean, he is going toe to toe with a 2600. So definitely, he's a great player, and I mean, he's showing right now why this is. I mean, yeah, why he is suitable here for the 1v1 spot here against Interstellar. Still. Right now, damage lead now in Interstellar's favor. The down stick does connect.
They're going 6 for 6. This is insane.
So real side stick comes out, down stick comes out. But that dare almost got him. But the dare from Interstellar, another dare. That's going to be the stock taking them out. And that's a full stock lead coming in from Interstellar. Huge and massive lead in this game number 1. That's what we like to see. If you're a SpiritRealm player, if you're a House of Greatsword member, this game 1 is not looking too great in your favor. But, I mean, like we saw in the 3v3s, I mean, we saw from a close game straight to a stomp. It could happen, maybe. Who knows? Perhaps. You're seeing Vaxel, I mean, he's still cooking up, though. He's holding this last stock, which is great. He's not getting too much damage onto him. The ground pound doesn't connect. Which is seeing, I mean, maybe if Vaxel could have probably capitalized on that a little bit better. That was definitely a misplay coming in from Interstellar. Maybe he went for a GC downstick but didn't connect with it. Double Sarah went for a triple but doesn't connect. But the recovery does connect from Vaxel. Going for the end sig. Just a slide charge downstig off the platform. Nice. Gets that GC D-Light. Now looking to get this KO. Ooh! Nice stock. Able to get it out. Tied up in the stock count now. Vaxel still has a chance. As you see, he's opting to pick up the Greatsword, and rightfully so. I mean, if he's able to rack up some huge damage, if he's able to get one dodge on stage, maybe he can just rack up some huge damage and bring this one back in his favor here. We've seen it time after time where Greatsword players can just pull off some huge strings and bring it back into favor here, just like what we're seeing right now. But a big downstick connects. Interstellar is going to deny the momentum, taking this game number 1. 461 damage to 446. Ski, what are your thoughts about this first game, man?
Way closer than I thought.
Very close, very close. And I mean, it's a battle of level 100s as well, too. That's something we didn't get to point out. I mean, Vaxel, level 100 Arcadia, like you're saying, probably one of the best Arcadias, what are you saying, in the world, maybe in NA. Same for Interstellar as well, too. One of the best Scarlets in the world, maybe even in NA, and level 100 as well, too. So you're definitely seeing a mastery coming in from both sides. But both from SpiritRealm here in House of Greatsword, and it's a very fitting matchup here. Like we saw in game number 1, it was really even across the board. It can go anyway, despite, you know, there is an elo difference, like about 200 elo difference. It still could definitely go anyway here. Alrighty. Starting off here, getting into game number 2 here, already able to catch a recovery. Interstellar stopping that Insig, I believe. But you're seeing Vaxel was able to cook up a little bit on the Greatsword. Went for that cheesy delight again, but the down stick does connect. The Sair does connect, sends him off stage here. Interstellar goes for the recovery, goes for the Insig, not connecting here. And you know, big Sair connects from Interstellar, does lead to the KO. Able to take, once again, the first stock here in this game number 2. And you know, one thing I've noticed about Interstellar is definitely a change in playstyle. If you were here for, I believe, one of our past CBs where it was Interstellar versus, it was in SpiritRealm versus Atrium, where we saw Interstellar had to fight against, I believe it was Nor, it's some name along the line, starts with an N. It came down to the 1v1 spot, and Interstellar played in a very stylish type playstyle. You're not seeing that here, Ski. You're seeing a more of, I need to win, I need to lock in, I need to take this 1v1s, I need to get this W.
Hockey, I feel like the glaze is just too much, so I'm gonna cast this from my shower. I don't know if you can hear the shower in the background, but the glaze is a bit too much. I'm in the shower, and we see, you know, Vasquez put in, well, Vasquez doing really good. This is the, you know, and he loses to Interstellar. This is bad. You know, the steam of Interstellar's lance is the same thing that's coming out of my shower as we speak right now, Hockey. Interstellar playing really well. And, you know, I said the craziest thing about Interstellar. Now, Interstellar next year will get one top 8.
One top 8.
Do you agree? Do you agree? Not even your own plan makes agree. Like I said, and I quote, hell no. Do you agree or disagree?
What about Interstellar getting a top 8 in a major?
Yeah.
I mean, Interstellar is a very crazy player. I think what kind of holds him back, I mean, he has a very busy schedule, very tight schedule.
That's a no question, bro.
I definitely think it's doable. It's definitely doable.
No, bro.
It's a maybe. It's a yes. It's a yes, maybe. But I don't know. Interstellar is a great player, but like I said, I mean, his timing, he does have some lag issues as well too sometimes. It's pretty crazy, but we're gonna be getting into this game number 3 here, Ski. Whilst you're in the shower here, we're gonna be seeing kind of what Vaxel is gonna be cooking up here for this game number 3. He's down 2-0 in the 1v1 set count. The 1v1s is a best of 5, in case you guys didn't notice already. But we're seeing Vaxel here locking on this level 63 Amugi. So, I mean, Interstellar, like I said, the demeanor has changed compared to how we have seen him in past CBs. It's a total swap. It's definitely a total swap. And I mean, it's crazy to see Interstellar kind of just lock in now. He's no longer trolling around. You're not seeing the stylish combos. He's not seeing the stylish stuff he's going for. He realizes what's at stake right now, and he wants to claim this victory. He wants to claim this W right now here for SpiritRealm. And he's already up 2-0. So if it's any game to kind of make a swap, and any game to kind of change the pace a little bit, it's this game here. Vaxel needs to, you know, bet on this Amugi a little bit. So hopefully be kind of the changing factor in this set count, and could maybe take the victory against Interstellar here. But you're seeing Interstellar playing calculated. The big ground pound connects. Almost a clean 0 to that, but a little bit. Vaxel was able to get out a little bit of damage there, but I don't know. This Mugi pick isn't looking too great here to game number 1 to start of game number 3, sorry. But I mean, he still has something to prove here. Big down stick does connect. Down stick though, catching the recovery. Going for the ground pound, but Interstellar is able to make it back. Going for the side stick there. Interesting option, but a big Sair.
Oh, he was going for the down stick, gets the side stick. Lovely stuff from Vasquez. Vasquez playing really well. I'm in this nice hot shower, you know, something hockey doesn't take. But so with a side stick, good stuff from Vasquez there. Hockey, are you excited?
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely a little bit closer to this game. I mean, you're seeing Interstellar with just a damage lead right now. Nothing too big, but definitely interesting in seeing how this, you know, Mugi pick kind of works out. Interstellar though, huge lands. Amazing stuff coming in from Interstellar. Able to get that stock. Huge stock lead right now, and If you're SpiritRealm, this is a game you gotta win here to bring this home in a 3-0. Interstellar is just weapon starving him right now. Double Sear. Sweat Beats was coming out as well too from Vaxel. The Greatsword in hand, the big down stick connects. Now you're starting to see some flashy plays coming out from Interstellar. He realizes that he has him on the ropes, and maybe this is his time to kind of just style around a little bit. But time after time we've seen around these players, they style around, and it has cost them the victory here. Same thing is gonna happen for Interstellar. I don't know. That's gonna be it. Vaxel just fades away. 270 damage to 443. SpiritRealm is going to be taking the W against House of Greatsword in a 2-1 fashion.